Hi everyone, welcome to Soulbeat Tarot. I am doing this reading today for the collective, and I pulled out a pretty amazing spread here. I have the heart card twice out of two different decks, and I have the number 6 somewhere in this reading several times. So I guess I will start at the beginning. It looks like you have been on a very hard journey for a very long time. You have been trying to find your heart's desire for a very long time. I don't know how long, but I mean, it would take the pearl years and years of probably very irritating things happening. You get a pearl forms because sand is in a shell for a very long time, and that irritant eventually forms a pearl. So it just looks like you've been through an awful lot, but that awful lot that you've been through gave you the ability to truly open your heart and protect yourself. I'm seeing this armored dragonfly as a form of protection. I've never noticed, and I've actually pulled this card out several times, but I've never noticed that there's people on the roof of this house, and it just made me think of angels, like how protected you have been. And then of course you also got the cross and the familiar. Actually, when I pulled the unicorn card out, and I already had this out, I got the message. It's like you have brought fate and destiny together. Like, not only have you grown enough to, well, because fate and destiny are different. Fate is what is going to happen to you no matter what in your lifetime. And, well, I could be wrong on that. It could be the other way around. But either way, one of them means that, you put in all of this hard work, you better yourself, you do all these things, and because of the work that you've done on yourself, you can actually change. You can, well, I want to say, like, jump timelines. You could put yourself into a higher timeline because of the things that you've done. So it's like you've had your fated events, but you've also been like, okay, fuck this. I'm going to work on myself, and I'm going to get the best thing that I can possibly get in this lifetime. So it's like those things colliding. And there's like angels. There's been like angels watching over you this whole time, trying to guide you and move you in the right direction, put things in your path that are going to be beneficial for you, whether they were hard or easy. And then that has given you, like, unicorn status is what I want to say. It's grown you. It's developed you into this person that, well, probably you never thought you could ever be, honestly, when you started this whole journey. And I pulled these cards out, this chaos and dark forces, and it just made me think of, well, look at, he's actually like trying to burn a pearl up, which I think pearls are pretty close to being indestructible. But if you think about, I want to say, divine tricksters, people who possibly are being guided more by dark forces but don't realize it. It might be a very unconscious thing, not protecting themselves properly. just believing in things that maybe possibly aren't true, and how detrimental that would be, but also how easily someone might go down that path. You know, to have like shiny things dangled in your face. Not that you can't have shiny things on a more light path, but just I don't know. I'm thinking of people who, well, because now that I've learned about manifestation, you know, I realize that I could manifest a lot of things into my life. But I also realize that a lot of those things are very unnecessary, and it's a lot more satisfying to have healed my heart and then see what the universe is going to bring to me just because of who I am and the vibration that I put out. You know what I mean? Like, so then you're just naturally magnetizing the things that are for you into your life. Whereas if you consciously are trying to manifest cars and jobs, and I don't know, it just seems like a slippery slope. Like, you very easily could get caught up in energies that are not for your highest good, and that could be detrimental. You know, energies, people, places, things, because, well, it would be another vibrational thing. You know, you're focused solely on these things. I was just drawn to this. I honestly have no idea what kind of stone it is, but I know that it's some sort of like protection stone against negative energies. But yeah, so it seems like there's been a definite periods in your life where the struggle was probably real, and you probably, I don't know if you just ignored or consciously saw the evil, I want to say, happening and just kind of distanced yourself from it. Whatever you did a good job, because this is in your past. This was the underlying for all these cards, and this was also the underlying. These two cards were the underlying for this. So it's like, in the past, you know, you had, not only did you have dark forces possibly in and around you trying to work against you, but you had, I want to say godly, you had more heavenly forces behind you, helping you, keeping you on path, armoring you as you worked through your emotions. And yeah, because that's what the dragonfly kind of represents to me, and it's right next to the heart. So it was like, you know, you were really working things out for yourself, because it's such a process when you start to open your heart chakra. You know, all the different things that come up because of, well, I mean, it could be things from this lifetime, past lifetimes, things that you've just held in your body, you know, traumas that you've held in your body. There's so many things that need to be released in order for that to happen, and it's difficult. It's very difficult to see your own darkness and the things that you've done wrong, and I guess come to terms with those. But I mean, this reading basically says that you've gotten your unicorn medal, you've achieved your unicorn status. I just heard something. You know not, there's some sort of saying there. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't look it up. You know not something, and I can't quite seem to get the rest of it. Something about the evil that has been done. I don't know. It's some saying about like the good and evil. It's almost like you don't even know what you've accomplished, basically. Like, this has been a big thing. I just saw 144 on the timer. All right, hold on 1 second. Sorry. I tried to find that saying and I can't get the rest of it, and I can't find it. But it has something to do with, I know not the evil that has been done. I don't even know the damage. But the feeling that I get from it is that it's almost like you'll never know just what you have accomplished by like staying true to your heart and not straying from the path of what seemed to be right to you and good to you. So good job, because that's hard, especially in the world that we live in today, and how easy it is to get wrapped up in, you know, things that maybe aren't so nice. And it's not like it's saying that you've been absolutely perfect. Like, nobody's perfect. But you've definitely defeated or listened to your guides enough to be protected from people, places, and things that were not in your highest good. And then I pulled out these cards afterwards, and I immediately heard, I'm leaving on a jet train. I don't know when I'll be back again. So I think that it's, I want to say that you're alone in this, that you probably don't have a significant other person with you. And this card, the peacock, is a very masculine energy, but there is a woman depicted in this card. So it's almost like you've balanced, or you're in the process of balancing your own internal masculine and feminine energy, which would really, I mean, I feel like that alone would give you the ability to basically pull in a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, because, well, it's making me think of manifestation and the energy that you have to stay in order to truly manifest things into your life. Whether it be through the stirrings of your heart, or actually doing it yourself. Like, there's a process of, you know, I ask for this. There's a certain amount of work that I would have to put into this, but there's also a certain amount of detachment that has to come in, you know, and it's like a balance of the masculine and the feminine within you that allows you to meet that energy and have those things come in for you. being drawn to this. This is a really cool card. I like these decks a lot. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like, you know, well, it's making me think of the eclipse. I don't know how many of you were able to see the full eclipse, but I have, in 2017, I think we were at like 80% for the eclipse, and that was cool. But to this, this past week, we were actually at 100. I was where I live was in the line of totality. And when it went full eclipse, I felt it in my heart chakra. It was like electricity in my heart chakra. My friend and I actually afterwards were singing the Total Eclipse of the Heart song. But that just feels important. Like, it's all, remember how I said in the beginning how it's been like fate and destiny kind of crashing together? It's been like a culmination of all the things that were going to happen to you regardless, plus all of the things that have happened to you because of all of the growth and healing and things that you have done to better yourself, and then the eclipse was always meant to kind of like open your heart chakra, and then it also feels like, that was cementing in the fact that you've kind of fought off evil and stayed true to just being a good person and doing the right thing. And all of that has culminated into a better you. And now it's like you're free. I feel like you don't have any attachments. You're by yourself. You've found some sort of balance for yourself. You have plans to, you have plans that you want to do. There's things in your life that you want to manifest. Like, I feel this. Yes, like, let's finally do this. Let's finally use all of these wisdoms and powers and things that we've learned along the way. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to find on this road, but I'm pretty damn excited to be on it, It's really cool. It's really great energy. And it's nice to know that you are somewhat protected. I wouldn't stop protecting yourself and, being discerning of other people and other energies. But I also feel like it's almost second nature to you at this point. You would probably be able to spot a trickster from pretty far away. Whether it be someone who's purposely doing it or unconsciously doing it, because someone who hasn't like fully opened their heart and worked on things would be more susceptible to darker forces, like, especially if they weren't paying attention. I listened to Constance Mesmer about like the clairs and your psychic abilities. I mean, everybody has that ability. You just have to work on it. And when you're like developing those, if you're not careful, you can draw in things that are not going to be beneficial to you. So you just need to like continue to protect yourself, or learn to protect if you've never heard of stuff like that. I just felt the need to mention it. But yeah, it just seems like you're ready, you're packed, you're balanced. You've got some semblance of a plan. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you have a full plan, obviously. Like, you're just kind of going wherever your heart or your intuition is telling you to go. That's what that feels like. And that is powerful. That is a powerful, where now that I have come this far is my team going to guide me? Where are they going to bring me? What are the things that are being shown to me? you know, asking for the things that are for you for your highest good, and then waiting until you get that urge, waiting until something feels 100% right before you move on it. Detaching yourself from things, you know, just like living your life of joy and showing the world how uniquely awesome you are. This is really cool. I'm really glad I did this reading today. So yeah, that's it. I want to say I'm really proud of you for all of the hard work that you've put in. You know, keep protecting yourself, keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. I'm sure that there will be bumps in the road, but it seems like it won't be anything that you can't overcome. You know, you can move forward confidently, knowing that you have the power to really protect yourself and protect the things that are for you, and see things and people for who they really are. You know, it's very powerful. Anyway, that is your reading. I hope that that was helpful. This was awesome. You know, I'm grateful that I got to read this for someone, whoever it's for. Please don't forget to like the video, leave comments. I would love to hear from people. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like doing so. If not, you know, I'm just happy to be able to read for the few people that show up here. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.